This aged oldie was modified by a classic car specialist for completely different reasons. Practicality and comfort stand in the specifications of the Opel Kapinator.
Take me with you on a trip, Captain, it once droned from the car radio. And some pedestrians after the war didn't think of a ship, but this big Opel. The post-war Kapitän is representative and reasonably priced, although of course it is anything but cheap. Actually a tuned pre-war model, technically sound, but not a bit high-tech. A classic car tinkerer puts an end to that with this model, and that at the customer's request. He wants to namely individualize his Kapitän.
I would say it is an Opel with a distinctive style, not only from its appearance. It is now a little wolf in sheep's clothing. That means it is full to the brim in terms of technology.
From 58 horsepower originally, now 180 horsepower arises. The highest speed possible increases to 180. What from the outside only points to the track width of the wheels quickly becomes a certainty with the driving experience. The original technology is no longer sitting under the old metal skin. Engine, axles, and drivetrain come from the nearly 40 years younger Opel Senator and Monza series. The project principle of the Kapinator wishes for up-to-date performance and more comfort.
I didn't come up with this idea myself, rather the customer did. The car was his lifeblood. He had the idea to build a car with the shape of the 1951 Kapitän, but with everyday technology, but which you don't see in the car. The customer had tremendous financial and also private difficulties. He had to give us the car because of his financial problems. We stopped counting at 3,000 hours. There was certainly a lot more.
The body of the Opel Kapinators has not become a style mix of Kapitän and Senator. The outer skin is presented as original. The large sedan revels in lush curves and lots of chrome. That was given to it after the war by the GM designers in Detroit. 1954, finally the successor with the long overdue pontoon body came onto the market. At least 48,000 buyers look over its long hood, and crooks love it. And no wonder, because the six-cylinder makes every police beetle seem slow. The 3-liter engine, originally from the Senator in Monza, doesn't look too out of place in the engine compartment. The 180 horsepower, a clear message, especially on the highway. The automatic is perfect with a silky smooth start. Also inside, a mix of emotions prevails between nostalgic charm and modern comfort. The dashboard as beautiful as ever. Bakelite, sheet metal, and chrome create a very American-influenced world. Even the selector lever for the automatic unit hiding behind the standard steering wheel gear shift. 4 electric windows, an enjoyable luxury which one quickly learns to appreciate even in a vintage car, especially in the rear doors. The modern steel crank roof complements the contemporary ventilation elements. Genuine leather suits every old-timer. The old Kapinator, certainly not for everyone. Oldie purists turn their noses up at it and mourn the loss of one of the rare great captains. But the Kapinator demonstrates the craftsmanship of its creator, a bold project into which a lot of time and effort flows. Also, who does not want more power and comfort in his oldie?